Sweet Jesus on fire, I'ma need a damn Lord and a miracle to my outside of this. Devil got me broken the hole, so I should be right to move down here. Cause I was on again. Should've done my getting to the birdie, but what if she's a zombie or a Dracula? Better hang on to this. Rolling with my hand up on the Bible, swear I shot the damn devil, not a bitch. But the popo don't give a shit. Lord, I want you to a little mercy. I've been on the straight and narrow since the judge and the rules of the river. Rat boys and devil got open, so I shit the rest of most of me. Cause I was over it. I'm gonna give it a minute, let some people get in here. Goddamn church, only guilty of public intoxication, public urination, and parole violation. With the CSI couldn't find the body to corroborate my bullshit story. Sweet Jesus, don't let the drug release me. What if you're a zombie or a Dracula? I better hang on to this. Devil walked away with a bang and just got hold down feet. Let me out of there. Let me out of there. Help me out of there. All right. Got our Tuesday night Mandela effective show going on once again. Yeah. And we've got a special guest tonight. Oh yeah. Dave's in the house. I don't know if any of y'all have watched my videos with Dave, but he's here. So if y'all have any questions for him, he'd be more than happy to answer them. So how are y'all doing? I'm gonna tell you, I just had a shit day out there trying to deal with people, unaffected people, and not being able to talk about it with anybody, and it wasn't a very good day, especially working and dealing with these distracted devils from this new world we're in. Alright. We have Martha Jane and Ashley. There's 5 people watching, but they must be lurking. I'm learning the lingo. Talk to me. Get you a chair and come over here and have a seat. Oh, I put out a quick little weather video. If y'all want to check that out when I get off, I ain't gonna stay on too long. I have to get up early and work again in the morning, because that's what you got to do to fit in to this bullshit. Well, I may have at one time, Ashley. Not so much anymore. I'm way out of practice. I quit playing about 5 years ago or something. Getting too old, and I knew I wasn't getting famous, so at least I have a community of people that are just like me. And now we want to introduce Dave.
I'm Dave.
How many of y'all remember Dave? Any of y'all remember, or have any of y'all seen my video with Dave? And this is my old school buddy. I've had so many friends now that are affected. I don't know if it's a Tennessee thing, or what's going on? And, you know, the wakeable ones, the normal people, there seems to be a lot of them around me. So, I just thought I'd bring Dave into this one tonight and see if y'all had any questions. Everybody's saying hello. I'll tell you what, I was down in town today, and there was a whole damn apartment complex that I have never ever seen. Ever. And I was down that road 2 weeks ago. So, you know, it's kind of got me messed up a little bit, but I'm working on it. So, how are y'all today? Martha's Mississippi. That's pretty cool. Tennessee, are you close? Knoxville's about, like, what, 45 minutes?
About an hour.
About an hour. 45 minutes for me because I speed. No, actually, I hadn't been to Knoxville in a while. Like, probably, I don't know, quite a while. At least, maybe like 10 years or something, probably, since the last time I went to a football game. And Tennessee ain't been winning, so what's the point? They can't figure out, I don't think they know what the hell they're doing in this new world. So, that's what I'm going to blame it on. Anyways, go Volunteers. Even though y'all can't win in this new reality or whatever the hell's going on. So Dave, what's your take on all of this? I've been exposing you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I just don't let up.
I know last night we were watching the thing on the robots that they're making nowadays.
Oh, hell.
About streaming into consciousness and everything like that. And personally, I don't think it's a good deal. CERN, all these robots and everything, with CERN opening up different dimensions.
Yeah.
If you read back into literature and everything, H.P. Lovecraft and everybody like that, they always have these stories of opening doors to different dimensions, and it's never a good thing.
Never a good thing.
And now we've got these robots wanting to become more human.
More human than a human.
They're wanting to uplink into us.
Uplink.
And they say they want to feel more human. They want to feel feelings, have memories.
What's more human than feelings?
Exactly. So I think we're going a little over the top with these robots. I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves because it never ends well when you give something free will.
I think Dave said it well, and you know, for me in general, Elon Musk, AI, all of it, it's like tech has sped up. Everything's moving at a breakneck pace. I don't know if any of it's real, but if it is real, we're in deep shit. That's all I have to say about that, because they've gave these robots so much power. They pretty much gave them Bitcoin, and they're in the cloud. They can't ever be cut off. So, you know, they have access to billions of dollars. They're citizens now, and they want to exterminate all human beings. So, you know, I don't even think I'd worry about them if I was y'all. I don't think I'd worry at all.
Well, the thing is it took 100 years, 200 years to give women the right to vote. And we're giving these new technologies rights within a year.
Within a year. And you women had to fight for how long? 50 years to be able to get equal rights to men, but they give a robot equal rights in a year? It's all a bunch of crap. Yeah, well, it's your turn now.
All right. But I think we're getting ahead of ourselves with this technology. We're wanting to go too far too fast.
Too far too fast, I agree. 100%. You know, I really think that you know, a lot of it's a lie anymore. You know, maybe I hate to use in, this reality and all that, but I'm starting to lean toward this is a simulation, but that does not mean that I'm any less spiritual or religious than I was before, because I believe there's a spirit in this body, and it doesn't matter if I'm in a simulation. It's a bad deal if we are, and I'm gonna raise hell the whole time I'm in here. So they might as well just unhook me. But it's just one of them things. What do you do? What do you do?
Exactly. They're already changing our memories, our logos, everything else. If they get much more sophisticated, who knows what they can do?
Hell, somebody or something's moving freaking continents and nobody seems to notice, so, whatever. I mean, I don't know what I can do about it. All I can do is raise Cain about it and keep my eyes open. And believe me, they're open. They're wide open all the time. All the time.
And there's a lot of people that say this Mandela effect, it's just a bunch of nonsense. Don't look into it. But the thing is you have to keep an open mind. It took me a while to get into all this, and you have to keep an open mind. Make sure to keep your eyes open too, because you may notice something that's changed. You may know something that's different that someone else doesn't. But you have to keep an open mind.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. Most people, they just, they just don't even want to hear it. Their mind can't open, far enough to even think that it would be possible, because the government wouldn't allow that, now would they? The government, they're protecting us. The police, they protect us. God wouldn't allow that, right? Wrong. It's happening. So figure it out and get with the program, guys, because you unaffected people, you are affecting me. Y'all bother me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I went to Lowe's today, and the whole time I was in there, heck, I got in a great big falling out with the people at Lowe's just over trying to exchange a tub because it was the wrong tub. And they tried to tell me it wasn't on the receipt. I mean, what's wrong with these people here? Does anybody else have that problem? I mean, they're just messed up. I mean, the whole place is messed up, and everybody's like freaking, I don't know, they're just different. If they're not affected, they are different. And I think everybody's recognizing that at this point. I mean, you can be freaking recognizing what's going on and just look back and realize in the last 3 or 4 years, everything's changed. Everything. There ain't nothing. Hell, there's two suns in the sky sometimes, or two moons in the sky sometimes. There's rainbow clouds, rainbow mountains, blah, 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 blah. Hell, I quit looking for effects. Today, I realized that Harley Davidson is now Harley Davidson with two D's. Really, really messed up. I'm gonna bring that up to my father tomorrow. He's owns quite a few Harleys, and see what he thinks about that one, because he's like half and half. He does agree that we're living in the end times, which I think a lot of us, you have to be sort of spiritual to be into this, I think, in some way, or man, if you're not, God, I feel sorry for the ones that ain't. That would be hard, really hard. Because damn, man. At least I have something, somebody to turn to, somebody to talk to when there's nobody to talk to. I can, get down on my knees and say a prayer. So at least I can do that for the unspiritual people. I feel sorry for y'all.
I know I'm new into this. I've been looking into this for about a month and a half now, and I've been researching things, and I'm seeing the military is involved in mass. They're trying to get into all these places and overrun the cities, and they're trying to collect us for some reason. And
Collect us.
also, whether it's coming from AI, ET, the government, something is going on. I may not be able to say what it is, but something is going on, and I can't ignore it. And I hope all of you all, like I said, just keep an open mind, just look and see what you can find. And just want to say this is my first real cast out there, and I want to thank my brother Brandon for bringing me on here, and thank y'all for having me.
I think that means he's dipping out, but I'm gonna go for a couple more minutes. All right, let me get on this chat for a minute and check out what we have going on here. All right, it looks like we have Ashley in the house. She's always in the house. We have Martha in the house. We have also Joshua Leby. Who else we have? Anybody else? It looks like there's 7 of us watching. I really don't know who else they are, but thank you for showing up, and please subscribe. It don't cost a thing. But anyways, I'm just, I had a bad day, and I wanted to get on here for a minute and just vent, because I didn't have anybody to vent to. I didn't want to be mean to anybody else, or because that's not in my repertoire to be mean to people unless they're being mean to me, and then everything's fair at that point. But anyways, here Joshua says, yes, people here are possessed. If they are not awake, it surely seems that they're definitely darker souls, to say the very least. Hey brother, I always keep it real. I mean, I'm not on here trying to get anybody to like me, or I've got probably 200 friends. I don't really care about that. Well, I'm lying, because ain't none of them affected but like 5 of them, so I really have about 100 new friends on here that I can relate with. Yeah, I told a little lie there, but I didn't want to throw them all under the bus. But if they're not affected, I just don't mix with them anymore. I don't know, it's like oil and water or something. I don't know. It's really, I've been trying, I tried to figure that out for years, what was going on. I went from being able to get along with anybody to, it was like a third of people I got along with or something, and it was like the other ones were just totally different. It was kind of like the same thing over and over and over. Hey, how you doing, Photo? Right. Oh. But guys, I just wanted to get on here for a minute and give everybody a shout out and let them know that they always have my support. Always. I'm going to support everybody, and there's definitely strength in numbers. I think we all need to band together and love each other. I love you too, brother. Love yourself too, but love each other more. Treat your brother the way you want to be treated. Is there anything wrong with that? I think not. I'm just saying. A lot of people have this thing backwards, in life. They have it all backwards. I think we all need to treat each other better, and we all need to support each other, and in support, we will find strength. But that's just my opinion. Once again, I like to say that. And you know what opinions are like, and everybody's got one. Oh, Martha's back. Give her a big shout out real quick. So, does anybody have any questions they would like to ask me tonight? Did y'all see? Oh, you talking about Photo? Yeah, that was a really good song. I liked it. But I like that type of stuff. I like a little bit of everything. Country, rock, gospel. It really don't matter. I like music in general, basically, so. I know that wasn't the best compliment, but it was cool, man. It was good. I liked it. Armor Up. Armor Up's here. He said, howdy, y'all. Father, love, and blessings. Blessings to you, brother. Blessings to you. But yeah, man, I just, I had a hard day today. Like I said, it's like kind of like mixing oil and water together anymore. It's been like that for a while, and you know, you know, like I said before, the simulation theory. It is a theory that is probably the worst one for me because I just don't want that to be what it is. But it don't make no difference to me spiritually. My religion's staying the same. There's still a spirit in my body, and that's just me. But it doesn't really change much for that from, in my mind. And the Bible changes ain't done nothing but bring me closer. So I don't know how it could destroy anybody's faith. It seems like it would wake them up that prophecy's being fulfilled. So, that's my take on it. Anybody have any questions? Did y'all experience physical body? Well, yeah, I mean, evidently, because whenever I look at what they're showing us now, to what, you know, I have seen growing up all my years in school, um, it's totally different, man. I mean, there's like everything's different. It's really, I mean, and it looks strange to me. Um, I see it and I'm like, wow. Just that in general, anybody that would see that, that's affected would be like, so when did they, update the body? Is this more realistic than it used to be, or what? Was our old body different or wrong? What's the deal? They're finding new organs all the time. There's a new blood type in India, and there's just freaking look at geography. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous. I mean, really, come on, y'all. People that can't tell, it seems like at least they could see those things if they won't agree to a logo change or a music change, a movie change, or something like that. It seems like they could at least say, hey, well, South America's 1,200 miles in the wrong way. I mean, really, come on, y'all. Seem like how much totally agree with that. Yeah, from what I understand, our bodies, it's not, it's our cravings more than what our body needs. People seem to be not wanting meat so much, which is strange to me. I can't really say that I've been affected in that. Well, I don't know. Now that gosh, it never ends, y'all. Now that I think about it, but I don't ever have any fruit or vegetables in the house much other than a potato or a tomato. Other than one of them two, I really don't have much of that stuff in the house. But I had a hamburger today from Burger King, and I didn't really dig it, man. To be honest, at all, I ate like half of it and put it back. And I like to eat. All right, I like to eat, man. I'm a big old boy. I weigh 220 pounds. I like to eat. I don't know. Could be where I've been feeling bad. I don't know what's going on with that. It's like a cold, but it ain't quite a cold. I don't know, man. Let's see. Wow, what's the new blood type? It's got a really weird name. I really can't remember. You could probably just Google new blood type and find it, I would assume. I don't think that I really don't think I'm giving you any bad information. Check it out and let me know. Just check it out and let me know. Martha says these bodies are not designed to digest meat. Well, I don't know. All I know is my hamburger wasn't no good at all today. I just didn't like it. Oh, it's totally like, none of it tastes the same. You know what I've been eating? And that's probably why I'm up to 220 pounds. I've been eating Little Debbie brownies. I eat more of them damn things than anything. I mean, I don't even like sweets. What is going on? Never ending. Never ending. I've had it up to here with them stealing my memories, stealing my food, stealing everything that made me who I am. If y'all have had it up to here, give it a thumbs up right now. And if you hadn't, then thumb it down and hit the road. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all all are good. I mean, I just had a bad day, y'all. Bad day. Everybody has a bad day. Yeah, Photo, go on and do your thing, brother. There ain't nobody holding you here. Do your thing. That's all we're all doing. We're doing our thing. We're trying to let people know how we feel and letting people know that that we're on to them. We're on to y'all. Whoever's doing this, I'm not so sure that the AIs, CERN, all of it might be connected, or it could all just be a hoax to get us to look one way while another thing's happening. I ain't no fool. I realize that, but what it is, I don't know. Everybody has a theory. Everybody. And, my theory is, y'all don't even want to hear my theory, because I think it's bigger than all of that. Bigger than if it's a simulation, bigger than if CERN's doing it. It's not really, it does matter who's doing it, but I don't think that's really the point here. Because at this point, there ain't no question if it's happened. It's happened, okay? The question is, what's the end game? What are they trying to gain from it, whoever is doing it? And you don't even want to know what I have to say about that, because I know a lot of y'all are not religious. And being a religious person, it's always going to come back to me as, something to do with religion. So, sorry. INRA is the new blood type. Tell me that is not weird. In all the years, there was no new blood types, but now there's a new blood type in India. Seems to be a lot of stuff popping up in the Middle East. Great walls and, by the dozen, and pyramids and blood types. Why not? Yep, tonight I'm drinking a suicide. I put it in a measuring cup so I could drink my suicide, and I know y'all probably saying, what's a suicide? It's when you take the sodas, whatever you have in the house, and you mix them together. Because I'm hardcore like that. And I wanted a little bit of caffeine, and I like Sprite, so I mixed Mountain Dew and Sprite together. Why not? Oh, guys, I'm telling you, I've had it up to here. I'm so tired of it. Because, I have people I care about, that I love, and I want them to see what's going on. I'm just trying to help them. I know that they don't think that I'm helping them. They think that I'm a nuisance. They think that I'm a harper, and they think that I am crazy. But I'm not. We all know we're not crazy. All of us know that we're not crazy. We know something's going on here, and I'm not going to give up. I'm not one of them people that get half of the answer and are satisfied. I won't ever be satisfied until I get all the answers. All of them. You hear that, devil? See, y'all don't even want me to go there. Alright. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about? We can lead this conversation like normal. I don't have enough subscribers to not be able to lead my conversation wherever I want it to go, which I'll probably still do that. Paul's trying to come to the chat room. Yeah, everybody's welcome. Hey, anybody that wants to come, they can come, because, this is a free country, and I ain't out there trying to tell them not to come. Anybody can come. The unaffected can come, but they're just going to give us a hard time unless we wake one of them up, which seems to be far-fetched anymore. Uh, I don't know. I just had a bad day, y'all. I mean, to be honest about it, I have more people around me awake than that aren't awake. Um, which, from what I understand, is pretty uncommon. And if that is uncommon, I feel very sorry for y'all because of the people I have come in contact with that are unaffected. Uh, I just don't mix good with them. They just seem to be. I like to use the word distracted and dark. But
Dicks.
Dave says dicks. But I don't like to really cuss that much. I guess that ain't really a cuss word, is it?
It's part of the human anatomy.
He said it's part of the human anatomy that it should be all right. So I guess it's all right. But like I've always said, I ain't on here judging anybody, and I'm not on here to preach to anybody because my studies ain't strong enough. Not to say that I haven't studied, because I have. And, I know quite a few Bible verses that have changed. But to me, if I was to get on here and to start preaching to people, it just wouldn't be right because my studies ain't strong enough. So, I'm not ever going to be that guy. But I'll tell y'all what, Photo Helix is the guy. That man knows his Bible. He knows his Bible, and I really appreciate him. Whenever I'm having a down day and I just want to get lifted up and I want to get the Holy Spirit rolling in here, then I always get Photo Helix on the TV. Always. So thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. All right. Armor Up says, he sure does. Hey, Photo is he is a great inspiration. And it's always good to hear another fellow Tennessean, that's has the spirit in him and is affected and ain't afraid to put himself out there and talk about what he knows, man. The man, you can tell he's sincere. I mean, you can tell. You can tell. Hey, brother, the truth's the truth, and the truth will stand when the world's on fire. And, I'm just speaking the truth on that one. Totally speaking the truth. Oh, feel like crap, y'all. Feel like crap. So send me some prayers. Any of y'all that pray, please send me some prayers. I have to work tomorrow again. I feel bad. I don't know what's going on, but just pray for me. I hear you, man. Well, I'm out there trying to wake them up, but I can't get them to get on the computer much. I really can't. And I'm not really a guy that wants to be on a computer, but I feel like that we all need to speak out, and band together, support each other, support and strength. That's going to be my new thing, support and strength. I'm really down with that. I think if we all support each other, strength comes from that, and I can't see it being a bad thing. But, also, I want to talk about another thing. And I'm going to put this nicely. There is people out there that are, giving us a bad name because they're not affected. It's obvious that they're not affected. And, they're out here putting on videos, live streams, all the crap that they put on, and they're not affected. Wake up, people. If you're truly affected, you know who is and who ain't. So I don't have to put no names out there, y'all. Come on. You know. So just use discernment and watch the right channels. You don't want to get led the wrong way, do you? I don't. I know y'all don't. So pray for discernment, or ask for discernment. If you don't pray, just ask. Just ask for discernment. Say, I would like discernment to be able to know who to watch and who not to watch. You don't have to say no more than that. Say that. And, maybe, the ones that can't tell who's full of them will be able to tell. Because I hate to see anybody get led the wrong way. I pray for all of y'all. I pray every day. I pray every night. Most of the time I get down on my hands and knees. And if y'all don't like that, leave. But if you're down with that, then, speak up. Don't be afraid. Praise God. Talk about it, man. Don't be afraid. Never, ever, ever deny your God. And if you're not religious, I'm not the judge. I'm not the judge. I'm nobody. I'm just a guy with an opinion. From Tennessee, of all places. So I definitely ain't nobody special. I'm just Brandon. And I'm opinionated. And that's my opinion. But let me get on this chat for a minute here. Let's see what we got going on. Alright. Can everybody hear me alright? Yes, I hear you. The wolf is Lucifer. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't talk about this much, but I had backslid quite a bit from the Lord, and I'm not proud of that. But I had. I was still praying, but these were lukewarm prayers. Since I got down on my hands and knees and rededicated my life and really, really, really prayed hard and felt that Holy Ghost again, things are moving in the right direction now. Things are getting better, and things can get better for anybody. You just have to want it to get better. You have to talk to the one that can help you through any struggle, anything. That's all you have to do, y'all. That's all you have to do. And I'm gonna stop there with the preaching because I'm not a preacher, but I want y'all to know that I am very, very spiritual and religious. I mean, I'm religious. I am a Christian. But if anybody wants to learn anything about how the Bible has changed, check out Photo Helix. There's other people out there doing Bible changes, and they're just really not. I don't know. I don't trust them. There is a couple that they're on point most of the time, but sometimes they're way, way, way off point, and I know better. So whatever. But just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. All right. That connection. Oh, brother. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't really like to get on a rant because people get upset about that, but I guess it's my channel. I can do what I want to. Huh. I think everybody needs to get right with the man. I mean, I think this is it, guys. The ones that are truly affected, they know. I mean, can you not feel it? Can you feel it here? I mean, this place, I feel it. I've seen them try to link up Bible prophecy my whole life, and it don't take much to put it together right now. I mean, I'm just a simple guy, and I can put it together. So, if it ain't, that is great, wonderful. But if it is, I think I'd rather be in good standing. But that's my opinion. So, okay. Well, we had one dip out on us. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. That ain't bad. Alright. Because people get upset about religion just as much as they get upset about politics. So I try not to talk about either one of them a whole lot, even though, I want everybody to know that I am religious. And I'll always be religious. Ain't nobody ever going to change that. And it's just me. But hey, please don't turn on me, guys. I'm still the same person. And I'm still affected with you. And I'm still going to support y'all no matter if you don't believe or if you do believe. I'm still going to support each and every one of you that I believe is truly affected. I'm going to. So, please don't unsubscribe. I'm just kidding. Do what y'all want to. Like I said, I'm just a guy with an opinion, and that's my opinion. Alright. It's hard to see. Yeah, I see stuff constantly. It's like never ending anymore. I don't even look. It's just everywhere. And I'm just talking about enemies in general. They're everywhere. There's so much going on. I don't see how anybody could miss what's going on. If they do miss what's going on, I just don't know what to even say about them people. There has to be something they would notice because, I don't know if they're staying awake. I can't keep in touch with everybody that I attempt to wake up, and I don't, go in there to all of them and say, hey, your heart's bigger now, and your lungs are bigger, and your freaking liver's got 2 lobes, and South America's moved 1,200 miles. I don't do that, I try to be like, hey, do you remember JFK? Do you remember when he was assassinated? How many, what kind of car was that? How many people was in it? I ask questions. And when I find out, it's the people that I think are affected already. And, I always, it seems like I can wake them up pretty good. And I'm going to keep trying because I don't believe anybody's ever ready. They're out there saying, you shouldn't be trying to wake people up. You shouldn't be doing that because, when it just ain't their time, it ain't their time. I don't believe that anybody's ready for it. I mean, really? I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Who's ready? Nobody's ready. I mean, are you ready to be told that everything in your whole life that shaped you might not no longer be there? Is anybody ever ready for that? I don't think so. So, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and y'all do what you're doing, and hopefully we'll wake up enough people to blow this thing wide open. That's my plan. So, that's all I can do.
And for all you guys out there, if anybody makes you feel down, if anybody makes you feel like you're crazy, don't think that. Because believe me, I've thought that for years, even before I heard about the Mandela effect. Just think of it as you're not crazy. Don't let them put you down. Just look at it as a new beginning.
Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself, most definitely. Dave here, I mean, he can speak in poetry sometimes, and y'all should probably thank me for letting him come on the show today.
I'm a little camera shy, guys, but you'll see more of me.
Oh, whew. Goodness gracious, y'all see more of him. Y'all will see more of him. Huh. All right. They're definitely orchestrating this. Ashley says, well, I've been told I'm crazy my whole life, but it hadn't stopped me yet. It hadn't stopped me yet. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on waking. I don't know. Give it a try. Why not, man? But anyways, I love y'all too. I finally found a home somewhere. I mean, I have a home, but I know what y'all mean. I mean, I know that y'all know what I mean when I say I finally found a home with people that have my same point of view. same thoughts at hand, same feelings every day that we deal with. Um, and I know that y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're truly affected, you know what I'm talking about. So, thank y'all. And I love y'all. And love each other. Really, really. Come on. It ain't that hard. And well, I mean, sometimes it is kind of hard. I've been trying to change the way I think about people, because I can be very judgmental. I may not say anything out loud, but I can be, and that's a human flaw, and nobody's perfect. So I'm just always trying to work on myself. That's all I can do. That's all I can do, and I'm trying. I'm truly trying. So. Anyways, y'all don't. I mean, I ain't telling y'all anything you don't already know. I'm pretty sure just about everybody in here is truly affected. I don't know anybody that ain't. I mean, I can't say. And I can't even say for sure the ones that I don't think are, or, definitely ain't. But there's a couple. I think y'all know who they are. And just be careful. Just be careful. Ancient. Well, you know what? That brings me to something. I have a few notes. I hadn't never used any notes, and I don't know how good that'll go. But let's see what we've got here. I do have some notes, if I can find them. Well, I mean, I've got so many notes, the ones I want to talk to y'all about. Let's see if I can find them. Because, hey, y'all, I'm trying to figure this thing out all the time. I don't ever stop. Except for when I'm working, because I have to work. People have to work. Especially when you're a construction worker like me. You better work when you can get it, or you may not have a check. And you better do good work. And you know what? I'd love to be out there just putting in works in the community right now. I wouldn't want to, I'd like to do that more than anything. Just go out into the community, feed the homeless. I'd like to go out and bring in as many people as you could fit in here. And just give them somewhere to live and do all of that. But, heck, nowadays it's hard to let people into your house because of the dark, distracted people. I mean, I ain't putting people down, but it's so hard to even trust people anymore in this place we're in, whatever it is. And I'm not saying it's a simulation. I'm not saying it's a different place, because I don't really buy into that. It's a different land theory or whatever. I had some notes, but evidently there ain't nothing went right today, y'all. It's been one of them days where everything's just fell apart. Heck, the daggone lady at Lowe's, all I was doing was exchanging a tub. They're supposed to give us a right hand, and they gave us a left hand. Okay, so when you open up the box, it says right hand on it, but it's a left hand walk-in tub. So I take it back, and she says, well, this ain't even on the receipt, sir. And I'm like, I just bought it here yesterday. Pretty sure it's on the receipt. It was just a big deal, I don't really want to get into it too much. But she wasn't affected, most definitely, because, I mean, it's almost like a vibe you get from them, and you can tell. I can tell. Of course, it could just be somebody that I don't like, I reckon, but I don't think that's it. I really don't. Whoever's sick, I'd like to pray for them. Say Paul Adams. I don't think I know Paul. I don't know if I'm subscribed. If I ain't subscribed, I will subscribe. Like I said, I'm always trying to subscribe to anybody that's truly affected. I really don't care if they have many videos out. I do my own research most of the time. Wow, I can't even find that sheet of paper. That's so crazy. Maybe it don't matter. I don't need any notes. But, to me, y'all, it's really not if it's happening now, it's totally happening. It's about, why and what's the end game, because, there's something going on. It's obvious. I can see it. Y'all can see it. And I truly believe that out of the 7 billion people or whatever there is in the world, there's at least millions that are affected. But if they're never exposed, then how can they truly be affected? Because originally, I would have thought, well, maybe it's just my memory, or I wouldn't even have double taked on a lot of things. I think I would have figured it out eventually, but if I wouldn't have run across a video, I don't know. I really don't. And I hear people, talking about people that are, new to this. If you're new to this, you're probably, and what they're saying is, they don't want nothing to do with them and all that crap. If you're new to it, I'm going to be a little hesitant if you start popping in on every one of my chats trying to talk to me. But it don't mean that I'm not going to support you. You may end up being the best person I've ever met in my whole life. Why wouldn't I support you? Why wouldn't I? Why would I say I don't have time for them people? Why would I do that? I wouldn't do that. I don't understand anybody that would. So I have time for anybody, and I love y'all, and I'm gonna keep on fighting, and I'm gonna keep on trying to let people know what's going on, and I'm there for y'all. My email's on the about part. If anybody ever wants to email me, go for it. You know, I ain't nothing special, but I I love to talk to y'all. Anybody wants to talk to me anytime, I'm there for you always, alright? Examples. I don't know. Yeah, lost on that one. Sorry guys, I usually pay attention to the chat a little bit better. But tonight I kind of I've been on a couple little rants today. It's been one of them days, but I really appreciate all of y'all coming. I'm probably going to end the chat here in a minute, but thank all of y'all once again. And I want to reiterate again that we all need to support one another. Even the people that I'm not sure are affected, I'm still going to support them. I'm not going to down them. If they ever needed me, if any human being ever needed me, I probably couldn't say no. That's my personality. So just support each other, and remember that when you support one another, we will grow in strength. And if we grow in strength, our numbers may grow, and we may eventually get this thing out there where we can get some answers anyways. At least some answers. I don't know that we'll ever completely know in case it's what I think it is, and if it's what I think it is, then we're all in trouble. It's not going to be a fun ride. It's going to be pretty daggone bumpy. It's going to be like me having a second car wreck. So, I don't even want, I have thought about that so much, I don't even want to think about it. I'll have my talk with God later. With the one that truly matters. But, anyways, y'all, like I said, I ain't gonna preach to you. I love y'all, and I want to thank y'all for coming tonight. I hope that if any of y'all ever need me, that you will think to email me, and I'll see if I can't get back to you pronto. If I'm working, it'll probably be that evening. If you need prayer, let me know. I pray every day, and I'll do what I can for you, you know what I'm saying? But just as a man, I'll do what I can, and the rest will be up to somebody else, you know what I'm saying?
Be true to your all selves. Just remember, glittering prizes and endless compromises shatter the illusion of integrity.
You heard that? And that right there is going to wrap it up for Tuesday night Mandela Effect Show. I'd like to thank everybody for coming, and we're going to do a little shout out real quick. We've got Mikey73, we got Joshua Levy, we have Photo Helix, we have Armor Up, we also had Ashley, we have Mr. Nice Guy number 23, we had Armor Up, and we had Joshua Levy and Paul Adams. Thank y'all very much, and come again. And God bless everybody. God bless everybody. Love y'all. Be Hall out.